Yeah, right? That would be dope. I tested it out. It's just the microphone hooks up to that speaker there. So it just taps on the microphone and we're getting feedback through the monitor. Yeah. So it's kind of a gamble still, but I guess if there's something, I'll just run back there. But it should be alright because we had a level. Do you want me to go run a test right now? Yeah, alright. I'll go do that.
important is attracting officials. They do, in fact, have a security guard on the premises. If you show your credentials, they will allow you to come in here, pick up your car and your credit, or you can leave it here until tomorrow. Do whatever you need to do. Somebody's asking a question earlier, and I'll make sure we got it covered. Okay? That's it. We're still playing with results. Anybody want to do that, Danny?
I feel like a rock star right before they put the lights on and the relay. All right. Anybody notice that it hasn't rained a drop in an hour? The track is still on wet, though. That would have taken a while. What a bummer we had to call. Oh, it's still raining. Good. It started again. That makes me feel so much better. Thank you, God. Was that Larry? What you doing all again? Very awesome. I think we should probably leave tomorrow morning. That'd be cool. So, drag week. Who here right now has someone else's parts hanging off their car? Anyone? Oh, come on. More than that. I know you guys. Who here has had help this week from someone they did not know a week ago? Virtually everybody, right? That is what drag week's all about. Just a few quick numbers. So 177 of you started, 135 returned. That's pretty good carnage. Okay, here's what we're going to do here in this meeting, and thank you all for hanging out in the cold to do this. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the coverage that we're doing on this deal. Then we're going to do a drawing for a bunch of certificates. Gear Vendors has a bunch of certificates that we're going to be doing drawings on that you can win. Then we'll be giving the performance awards that are things like the fastest Chevy, the fastest Ford, and so on. Then we'll go into class awards, which is you actually won out there on the track. That moves into the three quickest overall. We'll talk about the 200 Mile an Hour Club, the Spirit of Drag Week, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what goes on in Drag Week's future. Talking about next year and beyond, both as far as rules and locations. And last of all of that, we're going to have, at the very end, a drawing for a complete Gear Vendors unit. An overdrive that fits your car if you win. And there's 135 of you sitting here, so I'm thinking those odds are pretty good. And then we'll wrap up and party, and at the very, very end, you can grab your markers and sign all these banners that we've got up here for everybody. Okay, so that's kind of the program. Right now, before I actually roll into that exact agenda, let's thank some people who have made this happen for us. First of all, this looks real embarrassing when we throw Drag Week to an empty house. So thank you for coming. Seriously, this would be a loser without you. You guys did this. After you, and I think Rick Johnson would agree with this, after the participants come Gear Vendors, the title sponsor. Thank you very much. You want to come say it with me?
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, we're excited. We love the turnout for the year, and we all have really good job to sell everybody to the great service. You are so lucky. We want to do something like this. Once a year, once a year. Never very good with microphones. But anyway, yeah, it's a great week. And I only got to meet a few of the new competitors. Had a busy week. So we had a lot of competitors, a lot of people coming out and asking me questions and so forth. And yeah, it's pleased with where it's going to be and excited about next year. We'll keep following it up and get bigger and better. And have to get my phone sponsors and make everything better. And it's going to be good.
Thank you very much. As I said, Rick has been very generous with it.
Okay, we're going to hang on to his certificate and see if he can make it in time. If we call all 10 and he's not here, loser. Next one.
Gary Carter, Blue Mark 8.
Right. Gary?
That's going to teach all these newbies to leave before the ceremony. Tom Hogshead.
All right. Don't mess with Tom Hogshead. Hey, Tom, tell everyone how many times you've been on Bob. New York Bob with the 56. What? Oh, that was close, Bob. We can go loser on you if you want. We can do that.
He can't
He
get out.
can't get out.
He can't get out.
Falling and he can't get up.
Is he standing up?
Richard O'Brien with the gold 442.
All right. Cool little old. Thank you.
Tom Bailey, black 06 Trailblazer.
Tom. Tom. With your stock Trailblazer, Tom. Brutal crowd. How many more do we have, Tanya? We've done 5, so there's 5 more.
Okay, 6. Sorry, we're holding on more. Bryce Hungerford, 95 black Camaro.
Bryce is here.
Well, you held on. Did I help more?
Yeah, I think I did. Oh, good. Hope she's still here. Nyla.
Nyla.
Nyla. Come on, girl.
Nyla.
Nyla. Going once. What? She's here? Oh, he had this look on his face like, wow. Oh. She won a class?
You did.
Wow. Loser.
Eric Radskins, 64 white coupe.
64 white coupe. $64 what? Oh, the Cadillac! The Coupe de Ville. Are you coming back next year with the Super Stang? The man has a 2JZ in, is it a Fox? SN95 got a 2JZ in it.
Okay,
Next up.
up to 7. Ed Esner, 89 Blue Mustang.
Ed, beautiful car. I put an awesome picture of your car doing a burnout at Amarillo on our Facebook page. People love it.
George Horton, the 70 pickup. Yay!
All right.
Then we have to go for the.
Mr. Orr's not here.
This is number 9, and then maybe there'll be a 10. We'll find out.
Dan Wilcox, 53 purple.
53.
We need to see if our guy came back.
Hold on. Wait. That's what we're trying to find out. Hey, the crowd has decided that you are not. So you win that $500 certificate. Okay. That was fun. We have one more gear vendor certificate, and don't forget at the end we'll be giving away an overdrive. But this deal is actually a sponsor pick. It's someone who Rick came to me earlier in the day and said, I really want to help these folks out. And so he is going to give a $1,000 certificate, $500 cash value, to some people. Actually, do you want to do this, Turk? The Rick's pick, or Rick, do you want to do it? Or do you want me to just roll? Turk is into the love fest here, so we're going to hand this over to Keith Turk.
Wow, this is really, really cool. As we go through this is awesome. Thank you, Rick. Hey, okay, this is a $1,000 certificate or $500 in cash, and it goes to somebody that's just been absolutely awesome this week. Tara, Sean, you want to come up here? Oh, you are here, aren't you? Actually, what I'm going to do now is just hand this to Tanya because this is really Tanya's deal.
Y'all know if you came up there that I couldn't have gotten this week done without Tara.
We also need to tell the story a little bit. It's not just for what went on this week. It's also because how many times did you come before you missed a few years? 4 times total?
4 total. 4 total. We went 3 years in a row, and then we missed the last 2 because we were just too far away and just too much money.
And when did you get married?
In 06, the day before Drag Week. We honeymooned on Drag Week in 06.
Exactly. And what'd you do on her birthday this year?
Threw her a surprise party.
Oh, no. Who'd you help? Remember the Fairlane?
Oh, yeah. Good buddy of mine from Michigan, Sean, with the other Sean with the other Fairlane, that's also a 63. He had trouble with his Fairlane. I told him he's kind of by himself up there, so I told him load it up on a trailer, bring it down, because we're going to have to pull the motor out and get it fixed so we can get him going. So Tara was really angry at me because our anniversary was Friday, her birthday was Saturday, and Sean and I have been working on cars all week, all during our anniversary, all during our birthday. So we kind of tricked her, and Saturday night her mom took her out, and Sean and I got everything ready, and we had a huge surprise birthday party for her, and it was a huge success. She had no clue. It was great.
And then they both came to Drag Week all week. Flawless.
Help people, just helping everybody. So they're helping, one of the first stories I heard was that story of Sean helping the other Sean. Was at one of the hotels he was talking about in the parking lot. And then I'm at breakfast with you guys. We're picking Spirit Drag Week, and your name comes up. And we're going, well, gosh, these people are just coming up all over the place. So what a great couple. We're yep.
$1,000. Okay, now I'm going to speak briefly about the coverage that we got out of here this week. You're going to see the story about Drag Week in the January issue of Hot Rod Magazine, and a ton of pages outside of the coverage dedicated to a bunch of car features that we shot here this week. I think in total we got 7 or 8 car features shot, which is really cool. And those will run in this issue and beyond. You'll be seeing those in the months to come. And someone among you will end up on the cover. We'll figure that out once we get home and sort through all our photography. Also, when you go home, make sure to look at hotrod.com. There is a Drag Week page on there that's virtually impossible to find, but you can if you try hard enough. Actually, on the home page, scroll down halfway on the right-hand side, there's a button for Drag Week. And there's a page that lists all the photo galleries we did, all of the videos that we did. We did some live radio from here. There's results posted every day. If you want to go back and relive your every failure, you can do that. And there's going to be literally, I bet you, 2,000 photos there by the end of next week when we get them all loaded up. So make sure to go check that out. If you're not a Hot Rod Facebook fan, do that because we do coverage on events like this all year round. You also want to sign up on Hot Rod's YouTube channel. You can subscribe for free and get alerted when we do videos. I think our video guys put up 3 or 4 videos this week, and there's going to be another 3, 4, 5 to come. So look for all of that. Okay, we're going to roll into performance awards if you're ready for that. And these will be not necessarily class winners, although they might be. They are more awards for people who had, say, for example, the quickest 4-cylinder. And to get these, you will have had to have finished the week. That's important. So this is the quickest average ET for quickest 4-banger, 6-cylinder, diesel, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, those sorts of things. As soon as I clarify one thing here, because I think we might have choked, we'll roll into that. Tanya? Okay. Fortunately, as usual, she's right and I'm wrong. So we're starting off with the quickest four-cylinder, and I totally dug this car because I wanted to buy one when I worked at the Dodge dealership when they were new. An 85 Omni, Jeffrey, Mass. He has that blue Omni GLH, and it averaged a 1220. Pretty cool. Front-wheel drive car. Come on up. This is another really cool car and one that we shot a feature on. This is for the quickest six-cylinder, and it's a 63 Nova, but it has a Buick Grand National V6 in it. Chad Hartman, 1163. Did Chad leave? He's trying to get out. There he is. Cool. Thanks for coming. Okay. Quickest diesel. There was a big diesel race here right before we showed up, and I thought a bunch of these guys were going to terrorize us. But we had a few, the quickest of which averaged 13:31, and it's Neela Dowell, who apparently isn't here. Is that right? Nyla? Sorry. Nyla? Not here? She still wins. She's no loser. So quickest diesel goes to her. The quickest Buick here is Adam Carey with the 86 Regal T-Type, averaging 12:03. And that is the quickest Buick-powered Buick. The quickest Pontiac here, I hope none of you missed this car. Full on 2 tons of fun. Randy Bellahar in that 70 Grand Prix. 10:10 average. What was your quickest pass this week?
988.
988. And, Tanya, is there a reason some of these are underlined and others are not? No? Randomness. The quickest Mopar. Casey Cunningham, 63 Fury, 1140. The quickest Ford, and this is the quickest Ford-powered Ford, averaging 920, a 95 Mustang, John Wishman. Does that thing have a mod motor? Is that a mod motor? No, it's pushrod. That's a small block Chevy. Did we know that? Oh. All right. Here's the way this works. Now, he's not a loser. He's a good guy. But here's how this normally works, because we've run into this before. On our quickest trophies, we try and go first with the engine. So if there's a Ford-powered Ford, then that's who it goes to. If there isn't a Ford-powered Ford, then it goes to the Ford with a non-Ford engine. Now, unfortunately for you, I'm fairly certain that there is a quicker Ford-powered Ford here. Okay? Raise your hand if you have a Ford-powered Ford. Okay. Danny, what's your average GT? What is it? Anybody faster than 1230 with a Ford-powered Ford? What do you got? That's right. Anybody faster than 11-something with a Ford-powered Ford? 1040 with a Ford-powered Ford. Anybody else? Going once. Oh. You want to be this guy right now? I'm sorry about that flub. I'm sorry. Okay. Because we just completely humiliated and let down this poor guy.
250 off for $125 in cash. See you.
Good guy. Rick Johnson from Gear Vendors takes care of him. Could you please turn around and tell Tanya who you are here? So I've got that. All right. Me. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, quickest street rod. This is cool. Let's hope I don't screw this one up too. With an average of 10:15, the 34 Ford Coupe of Thomas McGilton. Is he here? That's a little red car. SB2 small block, right? That's the one. Okay. There are a few more of these performance awards, but they go to people who have also won other things. So we're going to hit them when we get to that point. Those two weren't. Oh, no, this. Holding one sec. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey, while David's straightening out a couple things back here, one of the things you're going to notice tonight is we took a little bit out of the champions' winnings as far as gear vendors goes, and spread it a little bit across the room. And the thinking is here, after we got talking about it, is the spirit of Drag Week. It's that you guys are all winners. Anybody who did this week, anybody who completed this week, for that matter, anybody who even tried is a winner. But all you guys that completed this week are, and so we wanted to spread more of that. Our goal being to get, maybe one day with some more sponsorship and stuff, we can get the whole room getting something, and or at least a high percentage of it. And so we thought that would be fun to do, and we thought, okay, well, is Drag Week really about just winning the jacket because you won your class? And no, I think we heard story after story about how it's such a great event just to compete and help others compete, and that's what we're trying to do by spreading those awards around. So is David ready to bail me out of talking now?
Never leave home without your sandals. Okay. After that humiliating moment, moving on. Okay, we are investigating one other award that I think I probably choked on, and we will get back to it. Are we pretty close on that? Not yet. Okay. Okie dokie. We are going to move into class winners. Now, every overall class winner gets another $500 gift certificate from Rick. This guy's just like made of certificates. I don't know what the deal is. And also, Rocket Brand gives overall winner a drum of gas, right? And your plaques go to, do you have plaques as well? Overall winner and Spirit of Drag, which we will get to. Right. We'll get to that. Okie dokie. As I fumble through my paperwork to find class winners, though you likely know who you are, I've left that here. Okay. Daily driver. In the rules, the daily driver winner is supposed to be the guy or girl who wins the bracket race. And as you know, there was no bracket race. That got rained out. And so the rules actually state that the default winner is the person with the lowest average ET. And so we actually do have a top 3 for daily driver based on the ETs that they ran. So the third quickest average daily driver is Michael Davis in the 70 C10 pickup. Come on up. We got stuff. And that truck averaged 11:06. 11:06. Next in daily driver, with a 1090 average, Tom Taylor in the 79 Nova. Tom, come on back. And finally, everyone's favorite POS, at 1090, Brent McCoy in that 59 Pontiac. Okay, dude, we know you're a complete cheat and SOB here, right? Because you average 1090, but what's the quickest pass you actually handed in?
Handed in?
Well, no, that you actually ran.
We haven't even run the car before we came here. So.
I didn't need the excuse. I needed the number.
It ran a 1068 down in Tulsa, though.
1068.
Yeah. With weight in the back and going to high gear from low, like a power glide, and it still went at 68. So.
Awesome.
I'm not sure what it'd run. We wanted to do a 250 shot today and see if it'd go nines.
Us too. I'm sorry that didn't happen. Thank you for the entertainment there. Anyone here last year? These guys also brought that. Is it a 68 Buick that you had last time? Yeah. One aluminum head, one iron head. That's kind of the way they roll. Okay, let's move into our new gasser class, which was pretty cool. I was hoping some more of those guys will show up, and I think they will, but you know that you guys who did it this year will be the first ever, and you put on a great show. We thank all of you. Number 3 in that class with a 1376 was Rex Walker in that lettered up 67 Chevelle. He hit me up earlier and he said, what? That thing's going to have a straight axle next year, right? All right, you know what to do. Next, this thing was totally cool. I got some great shots of it. Also putting on a big thrash, changing the transmission in the middle of nowhere, eventually running 1288 Keith Fox in that 30 Model A coupe. And the winner in the gasser class with a 1286 average, 200 separating the winner in the second place, Mike Cox in the 53 Custom Line Ford. Now we're going to move into naturally aspirated small block. Number 3, this is cool, in the, I believe, bright yellow 06 Corvette with a 1085 average, Glenn Sheely. Naturally aspirated small block. Boy, it was a fight for first and second in this class. It would have been really interesting if we'd gotten numbers in here today because it was tight. 3 thousandths. Yep. Yeah, that's about right. Number 2 in the 67 Chevelle with a 1044, Jacob Stetler. Right? Is he here? Another car we shot a full feature on. Very cool car. Naturally aspirated small block. And the overall winner in that class with a 1042, 89 Mustang, Alan Crump. So, are you guys going to be friends or not so much? All right, Power Adder small block. Third place, Power Adder small block in a 72 Nova with a 1011 average, Drew Diesner, or is it Deisner? Drew? Diesner. Power Adder small block number 2 with a 920, John Wishman with the 95 Mustang. You can keep this one. I promise. Does anyone have any clue who the Power Adder small block overall winner was? Tim Reed in the 79 Pinto, 8:23. Another car we shot a full feature on. You're the man. What's the name? Why, you need to scribble it on there? Oh, sorry, Tim Reed. I thought you were asking him. I'm pretty sure he knows. I could be wrong. Awesome job. You were sandbagging the whole time, right? NA Big Block in third place. 1095 and a 72 Camaro, Jimmy Dean Jr. NA Big Block, second place with a 1037, 95 Camaro, Bryce Hungerford. And NA Big Block, overall winner with a 964, Colin Williams in that 99 Camaro. That's second year in a row, is it not? Second year in a row. Rolling into Power Adder Big Block. Power Adder Big Block. Third place with a 1049 and an 80 Camaro, John Ebke. Awesome. Power Adder Big Block in second place with a 1010. Once again, Randy with that 70 Grand Prix. And the winner in Power Adder Big Block, a car that in tech inspection I thought was going to give me a lot of grief this week. I only got screamed at a couple times this week, I got to tell you. It was good. The winner, number one, Power Adder Big Block, 842, Scott Smith in the 80 Malibu. He didn't get his doors blown off, but he almost got one pulled off. Great job. Okay. We're rolling into modified naturally aspirated, and if this isn't a class that reveals Drag Week, I don't know what is. There is no third place. There is no second place. There's only the last man standing, Gary Satterley in that 90 Mustang. Gary averaged 1026. Is that your second year in a row, too? Nope. 2009 he won before. I knew that. Okay. Modified Power Adder. Averaging, 867 in the 89 Mustang, Ed Enzer. Ed. Number two in modified Power Adder with an 858, the little wagon of Rick Prospero. And this is another two-timer with an 821, Todd 68 Camaro. Where's Mashmeyer? Here he comes. I cough. What? Hold.
The assembly line has come to a screeching halt. 5 minutes a moment.
Buy us a moment. You want me to dance again? Okay, cool. We got this solved. All right, earlier when we were doing the performance awards, we ran into another thing where we made a mistake on who had what engine in what car. Unfortunately, I caught that one and didn't make a public fool of myself. So, fastest Oldsmobile. Richard O'Brien. Thank you very much, Tanya.
So here's our problem. In the last couple minutes here, we got out of sequence on our photos. So third place in modified, normally aspirated.
There is no third or second in modified NA because they were all.
Is that right?
Only a first place.
That's how we got out of sync.
Yeah. Sole survivor.
All right. So hold on here 1 second. So make sure we got this clear. So the last plaque that walked down here, what do you have written on your plaque?
Trade?
Yep, we just have to
working a trade. What's the red picky? Just playing musical trophies up here a little bit. All good? Photo. Do we have any clue what we're doing now? Moving on? Quickest Olds, that's right, he's handled. That's the quickest Oldsmobile, powered Olds. Can we roll on? Are we good? Yep. Okay. Moving on to Pro Street, naturally aspirated. 1039, Darren Pape. And a new car to Drag Week in the second place in Pro Street NA with a 1006. That bright orange 69 El Camino, Charles Price. Guys, get a room. Okay, so who's supposed to win Pro Street NA? Anyone? Radar. Yep. Nope. Doc McIntyre, that 68 Camaro, 944. Doc. Okay, Pro Street Power Adder. In third place, another longtime repeat customer of Drag Week with a 938 in that little S10 Blazer, Steve Fagan. Did you almost bite the tree today? Wow, I got a good photo sequence of that. That's the problem with Drag Week. You can't do things because we get it on film. Okay. Pro Street Power Adder in second place with a 901, Doc Fox in the 67 Corvette. And I have photos of you too.
Can I have some?
Oh yeah. He wants to talk.
We have a new award this year. It's called the First Annual Wiener Award. And what this is for is the first car to break on Test and Tune. It was a 68, and of course he's not here. Rick Callahan in a 68 Roadrunner. He was here 4 times. First pass broke his motor. So he's a...
That would be that bright green Roadrunner with the Hemi in it. And unfortunately, yeah, he splattered rods onto the track. As did the yellow Buick on day one. Not cool. Okay, moving on to the winner of Pro Street Power Adder. This wasn't the average, but I have to say one of the more impressive passes I saw this week at Great Bend. I believe it was a 787 from that huge Monte Carlo. Mike Roy, 829. Also 2 years in a row, right? 2 years in a row. Yep. Awesome pass. Awesome. Let's see. It's the jacket? No, it's the NOS plaque. Jackets come like a year later when we finally get around to. It is what it is. You know, we're not deadline oriented. We're only a publishing company. Now we get to the part of the program where we probably keep calling the same people over and over. We're moving into Winners in Unlimited. Now, one of the cool things that happens at Drag Week sometimes is you play an arrangement game. Sometimes if you're in Daily Driver, you might look around and say, I really don't have a chance here, or I'm a little too fast, or I don't have a place where I'm going to fit, so I'll just go ahead and enter Unlimited. We had a 13-second car win Unlimited one time because of attrition. This time, it was a fast car who got third place in Unlimited with a 10:15 in that red 34 Ford Coupe. Thomas McGilton, once again. Are you glad I talked you into that? Okay, number 2 in Unlimited. Now, we heard this guy existed for a long time, but you couldn't tell by the fact that he was standing at Drag Week until this year, when we were thrilled to see this car show up. Of course, it's the orange and white 56 of Joe Barry, who averaged 991. Joe, are you going to come back?
Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
He'll be back. And that's going to be a thing of beauty. Really appreciating seeing so many Unlimited guys that are trying real hard to come here and knock off the king. And we did a story in the magazine showing a lot of guys with a lot of talk, and there's the one who finished. Earlier this week, I was looking through the Hot Rod Facebook postings and kind of just surfing them on my phone while we're sitting in the rain. I noticed the guy is like, I have a suggestion for your event, Hot Rod. Skip the whole thing called Drag Week. It needs to be changed to Who Will Beat Larry Week. Doug Klein. A true gentleman, a fantastic racer, a hero of Drag Week with a 7:57 average, Mr. Larry Larson. Four times in a row. 4. Yep. Uh-oh. I knew this was coming.
Mashmeyer. This is from Mashmeyer and Travis and a couple of us, because I've been riding with him all week trying to figure out his secret, right? And I've got his secret all right. He just drives like crazy and he don't really care. We don't change plugs. I actually took a pen with me and I was going to try to figure everything out. I got to figure it out all right. I'm going to have a hard time beating him. But these kids stop along the way and everybody wants to know if this is the car, okay? So I'm going to make a printout so everybody gets the whole idea that this is the car. It's the car. This the car I see. This the car. So one kid, I told him, I said, yeah, that's the car, and this man is fast as Superman. So we've been calling him Superman all week. So Mashmeyer and them got him a Superman thing. Yeah.
Okay, and let me actually call Mike Roy back up here real quick. Someone can bring Mike up. Hey, you guys, you're both friends with Jim Dewey, right? You know Jim Dewey? No? Mike, do you know who I'm talking about? You do? How about you, Larry? You don't know Jim Dewey? Really? That's interesting. Because he sent you all flowers. There you go. A guy. You know Jim? How do you know him?
Nino's behind that.
Ah. You know nothing about this? Okay. Jim happens to be a friend of my boss. And he knew what was going on here, and he said, you need to do something fun to like, make these guys know they're special. So there you go. Awesome. Hang out for a bit. We got more. Yep. You got to stay up here for just a second. We got more. Can we go into the... No, I'm trying to cut down. Thanks, Larry.
Right after I do one more thing.
You need to do one more thing?
Yeah. I need to take a photo. And why don't you do this photo with Larry? Because we were giving him an overdrive, right? That's correct. Right. So Larry, who's got a couple overdrives from me. And Larry, who owns a company that actually sells gear vendors overdrives and installs them, comes up here and wins an overdrive for the 4th time at Drag Week. Also he's going to win a guitar here in a minute for the 4th time at Drag Week. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, Fender's only been with us 3 years. He corrected me. Yep. And so Larry walks up here. He's got tears in his eyes, and he's happy as all get out. And he's a good man, and we know this. And Larry comes to me and says, "Give that in the raffle. Raffle off another one for the competitors." So that's what Drag Week's about, eh? Yeah, that's it right there. You know, we root for our competitors, we help our competitors, and we give them stuff, and that's great. Thanks, Larry. Good job. We still need the photo.
So we'll do that at the end when we do the other one?
Oh, yeah, we'll do the drawing, and then we'll do Larry.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Jack, would you also like to speak about your drum of gas? Yep.
Larry, this is getting to be a regular thing here.
Well, you know, I kind of like your stuff.
Well, congratulations. You've been a good user of our product, and we certainly appreciate it. And again, just let me know when you want it and where you want it, and we'll send you what you get.
All right, I appreciate everything you do.
Sure. Thank you very much. And we've got a plaque for him. Thank you. Oh, you don't get that one.
Okay, still doing photo session here? Nope. Okay. The next really special thing, you might as well hang out, Larry. Just take a seat.
We can set you up here with this guitar.
The other special thing that Rick has brought to Drag Week is we give 3 very special Fender guitars to the top 3 cars overall, regardless of class. This is the 3 quickest cars at Drag Week with the quickest average, period. You ready to go into that, Rick? Okay. Now, the shocker here is that the number 3 quickest overall is not an unlimited car. It's not a pro street car. It's not even a good car. It's a Pinto. Tim Reed, why don't you come on up? He averaged an 8:23. And when we were at Tulsa, we were there with the duct tape and everything we could to try and get that $7.99 out of that thing. And he went 8:02 twice. 8:02. Coming up next, the second quickest car overall at Drag Week. A guy who I cost a lot of money. Todd Mashmeyer with a 68 Camaro. 8:21. Oh, did I cost you? Oh, grief. Grief. Larry's whining that he had to work on your car. You're all from Kansas City, that's right. And of course, Larry. Quickest overall. They're going to start a band. You going to play speed metal? All three of these guys right out of Kansas City.
When this thing's done, I want all the class winners to come and sign this thing.
Okay, I'll do that. Cool.
Just want to thank Fender.
Yep.
Good idea. Okay. All right, we're going to take a little quick shot here with the, we got a Fender Strat in Larry's hands and two Squire Strats in the other guy's hands. And I want to take a moment and just thank Fender, Dell, Dave, and Tom out there for doing the graphics. They have real cool graphics on them. Gear Vendors logo, Hot Rod and Drag Week 2011. They do that for us every year. Wayne Shepherd 3 years ago, and Kenny's a big car guy and all that. Kenny's even signed one of Larry's guitars before, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, and we appreciate Fender's support. All right, thanks, guys. Good job.
Very cool.
Okay, the two overdrive, whenever you want.
We'll do that at the end. Okay. And there's more. I want to talk a little bit at the drivers' meeting at the very beginning of the week. What? More congratulations? We started a thing 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year. Where you might not be aware that me and Tanya and Keith run a car at Bonneville. And they also run the East Coast Timing Association. We race at El Mirage, at Maxton, at Loring. The deal with all of this is that it's land speed racing, and there's 200-mile-an-hour clubs at all those places. And when drag racing first got started, perhaps you know, ET was not the big deal. It was mile an hour. And we just got to thinking about the legacy of 200-mile-an-hour clubs and how that's not really emphasized in what we do in streetcar racing. And we thought we would make a drag week 200-mile-an-hour club. And so far, the only member of that club is... Until last year, when we also had Jeff Lutz get in the 200-mile-an-hour club. And unfortunately, as you know, they broke both their cars and they ended up having to leave early. But I do want to just take a moment to give some respect to the effort that it took and the performance to do that in his little black 57 Chevy, getting in that 200-mile-an-hour club. And this year, of course, not another entry into that club. It's going to continue to be fairly elusive. I think Larry ran 2:03 earlier this week, but no one outside of him. So, just a nod there to Jeff Lutz. Moving on to one of the things that we consider really important here, I think I told you at the drivers' meeting, Spirit of Drag Week. The reason that this is almost more important to us than who wins is because the spirit of this whole thing, as I think you all know by now, is family, it's friends, it's survival, helping each other out, all of that. And frankly, it's also about killing yourself. I mean, it's really about destroying yourself to make Drag Week happen and to finish. And we had to look at a lot of stories that came out this week because I know a lot of you have had help from a lot of other people. And we sorted through that, and we looked at what people were doing as far as helping others, their performance on track, what they were doing with their own car, their past history with Drag Week. And ultimately, we did come up with a name. And this is a guy, I have to say, I think 5 separate people came up to us and said, man, you're not going to believe this. You can't believe what went down. Helping other competitors ahead of himself, staying all awake all night to make stuff happen, thrashing on a car mercilessly that's performing way under what his expectations were, being an absolute sportsman when I bumped him from the class that he had entered in. Overall, the spirit of Drag Week this year, Rick Prospero. Nino, do you want to tell the story? This could be a mistake.
I got to tell the story here with Rick.
We got other stuff here we want to take photos of, and they're all got great stories. So let's get them in here. Last year's spirit, this year's together.
Well, I've been working on my car since I came to Drag Week last time, and all I do is talk to Rick about it constantly, and he gives me advice and this and that. Well, this year I brought a whole new combination. And this year we had a whole new combination, this new car that we put together, and I've been talking with Rick about it. He kept giving me advice and this and that. Well, I brought it out, and I thought it was tough. I found the weak points in it over and over and over. And it started out, we're on some road and radiator blew out. Great. What are we going to do? There's 2 houses. All of a sudden, here comes Rick. Oh, we need a welder. Where are we getting a welder? Need this, need that. Heck with it. Give me some pliers. He wipes out all the fins in my radiator, pinches over the cores, double. He said, that's it. Let's go. Hurry up. Okay, we go. Then I come out here. Yeah, seriously, that was it. And it's still in the car. Then we're having ignition problems. Mike Roy helped me figure that one out to help me get me in the lane at the last second. We were thrashing on it, trying to stay in my position. We're just go, 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 go. Get up there, off the train brake, boom, break the transmission. Okay, that's it. We've been busting and breaking, and I about gave up.
This is yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. I'm ready to give up. We just have nothing but problems. He looks at me and said, Nino, you've been working on this forever. You're really going to give up? And I'm like, I don't want to bother you. I don't know anything about transmissions. I can take it out and put it in, but I don't know anything. He goes, I know transmissions. Didn't your buddy Mike just break his transmission the other day? I said, yeah. Where's it at? He goes over, checks it out. He's like, more than likely we can fix it. More than likely. He said, you can't even go home and get your truck in the time it's going to take you to come get your car. We'll have it fixed and running. They talked me into it. Get the tranny out, fixed, with parts from another tranny, put back in. We're driving until 4 o'clock in the morning to the hotel. Go, 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 go. Every time we stop, he's like, Neil, stay awake, stay awake. We're almost there, we're almost there. Then, on the way to the hotel, my borrowed MSD box, I fried. Sorry about that. So he's like, I got another one. What? I got another one. Come on, we got to make it to the hotel. We get back to the track today. I found out his transmission was broken. He fixed mine before he fixed his because he knew he could take his out fast. Then we're having some more issues, of course, and he's helping me throw me these parts. Like, keep going, keep going, keep going. He's like, you got to make a pass. I lined up behind the king because I need to make a count, and my car went from 930s to 899, and or 898 at 100 and whatever lots. I had the best mile per hour, best ET, best 60 foot, and if he wanted to talk me into that, I would have had the whole winter to sob in my sorrow. So thanks.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. He's also getting a 55-gallon drum of the racing gas of his choice from Rocket Brand, as well as this plaque and trophy. Very cool. Okay, we're real close to getting to the point where we're going to raffle off the now 2 Gear Vendors units, but we're going to talk just briefly about next year. Okay, for the first time ever, the rules for next year's Drag Week go live at midnight tonight. Okay? They're on the website on hotrod.com, posted as of midnight tonight. So you can all know what's going on next year. But here's the deal. There's been some fairly significant changes, mostly to try and simplify the whole program, help more people race, and just smooth the thing out, make it more clear. It looks longer because there's more individual lines, because I've tried to just simplify the comprehension instead of having to read paragraphs. Rather than really tell you what's going on there, because it'll only start an argument, I would encourage all of you to go read the rules, because here's the other thing that I'm going to do. We're going to take input on them through the end of next month. So we're going to listen to your changes, suggestions, screaming, whining, moaning until the end of next month, and then perhaps apply some of that, some of what we learned from you to the rules, and we'll publish them. And then those are firm rules for 3 years. Okay? Unless Rick changes his mind. No. And the reason for that, of course, is so that you can build cars, so you can buy parts, so you can put things together and know that it's going to be okay. So please go look at those rules when they're downloaded and just send me the flaming email at your will. Location. Everybody has asked me where we're going to come back next year. We have no idea. Now, the discussion is, it's been an awesome year right here in the center of the country because it's the biggest drag week ever. We ended up pulling more people actually locally, right in Kansas and Nebraska, than we lost from the East Coast, which was awesome. We pulled a few people from California. We're going to need to decide next year whether we're going to start here and go east, start here and go west. It's really undecided. We're going to do as fast as we can. The problem with announcing locations fast is you would not believe how difficult it is to get drag strips to sign contracts. You would think running on a Tuesday, dude, you're not doing anything. Open the freaking track and let us run. But as Jenny will tell you, way easier said than done. So we'll get that done as quickly as we can. Anybody want to come back here? Starting at Tulsa, maybe? Topeka? Amarillo! And now, to the more fun portion of the program. 2 complete Gear Vendors over underdrive units. And these will be for the car of your choice. I don't know what you've got in the box there. Maybe it's just a unit. But he has got adapters to put this on anything. You've got a stick, automatic, whatever. He's got it. So, the lovely Tanya Turk, once again, is going to be your hero. The first unit goes to... No, we can't do that. I'm totally kidding. What, you're trying to approve it? Is this legal?
Doug Wheeler with the 68 Blue Nova.
Doug? And he's here. Perfect. Okay, we're going to pull one more, and then this will be a wrap. I would ask you to come up here and sign our banners. We've got Sharpies sitting here. Larry Larson is looking for every class winner to sign his guitar, so hunt him down. And the next winner is?
I'm going to murder this. Richard Pedraza, 67 Yellow Mustang.
All the way from California. All the way from California. Thank you for coming. Everyone, it's been fantastic. Thank you very much. Come on up here and sign our banners. Hold on. What?
Right? What? Oh, nothing.
Oh, no.
I wasn't. Yep. You were just ended it, right?
I ended it. You said hold on, but we're good. All right. Thank you.